XRP, we start with 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can look for trade, and I want to give an update. First of all, if we refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, we mentioned we want to see the breakout of the previous top, and mostly we have been looking for the breakout of the 74th cent. As we can see, before the price tag, the 74 cent, almost the highest price we got was almost 73, 0.734. Right, somewhere near to the 74, but we couldn't see the breakout. And right now, we want to see whether this correction can give us a continuation as a sharp move, and can we see the breakout of the 74 cent. Because what we want, if we get the breakout of the 74 cent, then with the next level I'm looking for 81 cent. Okay, and these levels was if we, because we have been putting our fib here and we get these levels. That's why we mentioned, if you, since we have been looking for buy from here, we mentioned the first target we're looking for is the 74, and the 61% will be 81 cent. All right, anyway, we want to see breakout of this zone right now. And if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for buy from here, then the price was consolidating here, then we mentioned how we can look for trade from this correction, and mostly we could get the trade based on 15 minutes. All right, there was a trade setup based on 15 minutes. Anyway, whoever is still get the, if whoever get the trade from here, at least move their stop loss to break even. And even if anyone they keep the trade from this correction, they should move their stop loss to break even. Okay, or if they can at least book some profit, it depends on the traders. All right, and the first thing is, if we put this stop in relative to the previous one, we don't see the divergence because we had a sharp move. Because we mentioned if we get the divergence, that's why I was highlighting, if the price with the breakout of this top, we mentioned if we get the continuation as a corrective with the divergence, we can expect to get one more drop. We can look for the in bigger flat in relative to this as a correction for continuation. But since we don't see the divergence, I don't think the next down move can be deep as what we have here. Mostly I'm expecting to get the correction, small correction here for continuation. Okay, anyway, first we start with the daily chart and we want to see how we have been, what we have been looking for. And if we move to daily chart, first things we have been looking for this correction as what we explained based on 1 hour chart, and we see the breakout, and now we want to see whether we can look for continuation or not. Because if we put this long relative to the previous one, both of the indicators showing us a divergence. And I'm considering whether we can put this one as the last wave in this 3 waves structure as the ABC, because this is, if we call it ABC, we can expect this one turn to a reversal. But one things we need to know, even most of the charts we have, how about if this one turn to reverse, then it turns to a corrective move as a 3 waves structure similar to what we have here. Also, we expect this one turn to a deeper move for deeper flat for one more drop. All right, we don't need to really care about this. The only thing is, if we're looking for continuation, if we get any trade setup in the bigger picture, we need to know what's the next possibility. All right, but since we mentioned we have a 3 waves structure, I'm expecting this one at least retest the top if there is a continuation as a sharp move, and this is what we're looking for. And if I move to forward chart, the only thing is, all right, if we zoom in, since we don't see the divergence, I'm expecting we are expecting either from here or even the price move higher, we get deeper correction similar to what we have here, because we're looking for the running flat. But mostly I don't think that the deeper correction can be from here. I'm expecting to give us one move up, then if there is a continuation as a sharp move, it give us one move up, then we expect to get the deeper correction similar to what we have here. That's why if he wants to look for trade from here, we need to see the correction, then any trade setup we get it. But we need to see the breakout of the 74 and 81 cent, which is with this zone. All right, if I move to 15-minute, sorry, 1 hour chart, it will be more clear. Right, still we can consider this one as a flag. If we get any trade setup, we will take it, but we need to see the continuation as a sharp move. If it turns to a corrective move or we see it's not moving as sharp as what we wanted, we are not going to keep the trade more than 2 hours, because as I mentioned, either from here or even the price move higher, we can expect to get a deeper correction. All right, and another things also I need to mention, technically, if we refer to the XRP chart, we don't see the divergence. That means still we can look for continuation. But How about, since we know most of the chart they have they follow each other, they have a similar movement, then if the Bitcoin or Ethereum, mostly we refer to the Bitcoin, if drop, may we can expect the XRP to drop as well. That's why if he wants to look for next trade, we need to be quite careful. If he's not moving in our direction, we are not going to keep the trade for long term. Okay. Anyway, what I'm expecting this one to be a correction. If I get any trade setup, I will take the trade. I want to see the continuation as a short move. And the second thing, I want to see the breakout of this zone. If the price cannot break this zone, either we get a deeper correction or we get the reversal. Okay. In this case, again, I need to highlight whoever get the trade either from this correction or from here, at least move their stop loss to break even. And if you're looking for trade from here, we need to see the continuation as a short move. And we just need to see the breakout of the 74 cent. And if we get a trade, we see there is the Wiz move is turns to a corrective move. We are not going to keep the trade. All right. And in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.